Hey, so let's talk closing and closing questions. Always having a ton of fun role playing, keeping our minds sharp, our appointment skills very sharp. There's the old saying about iron sharpens iron, and people are the same. People sharpen people. So it's really fantastic. We're on the last day of April, very close, it seems like, if not already past another record-breaking month for our teams. Really, really cool to see both LA and Desert just rocking it. So fantastic. So anyways, our closing question has to be one of, if not the best closing questions ever, from a state of directness or simplicity. One of my fun little projects I've been working on is early in the morning. I've been writing a book. It's called Advanced B2B Selling. Actually, I wrote the book. Now I'm editing and revising, clarifying thoughts, things like that. And I had a whole segment, chapter one is called Truth in Sales. And so I feel very strongly about our closing question. Hey, I wouldn't be doing my job if I didn't at least ask, would you like to get started, XYZ today? Obviously, there's some variation there depending on the option that they've chosen, but it's pretty amazing, right? It's literally, I wouldn't be doing my job. It is our job to onboard clients, help them with their business, help them come on board as a sponsor in the publication. Don't underestimate that word sponsor either. I was talking to several folks lately just about how powerful that world is and how it can be a game changer, especially when you sit across from someone that really understands the true power of sponsorship. Obviously, in our roles, we have to educate more often than not, but you get that person, sometimes they go, sponsor. So words do matter. Anyways, our closing question, super incredible. Wouldn't be doing my job, right? Now, after we ask that, sometimes they say, yeah, here's my card, let's do this, right? Pretty neat. Sometimes there are additional things for us to work through. We work through pricing, we work through some objections, and it can be challenging to re-ask the same question. Hey, so now I wouldn't be doing my job if I didn't ask you the same question I asked you again, right? So we need to find exciting ways to re-ask the same thing. What I'm not saying is change the closing question. Definitely not. But I was curious and I typed into Meta AI. It's my new favorite toy aside from Chat GPT. And I will say, even the questions when you ask, it's so interesting how one or two words can change something. My first request to Meta AI said, when closing a deal in a B2B sales appointment, or I said, what are the most effective questions you can ask when closing a deal in a B2B sales appointment? It gave me a bunch of things that weren't really helpful in the close, but interesting things to think about throughout the appointment. Then I reworded the question. I was like, no, this isn't going to work for the purpose of this. And I put, what are the most effective closing questions to ask in a B2B sales appointment in order to ensure a signed agreement at the time of meeting, right? Purpose, intention, even the intentionality of the question that we're asking drastically impacts the results. So here's a couple of things that AI spit out. Would love to hear your thoughts or feedback on it that we could use as tools when we've already asked our closing question, which is hands down amazing. I wouldn't change that at all. It works really, really well. That's why, by the way, national average for B2B sales is an 11% closing percentage. Ours is 20. So that's all the proof we need in terms of the effectiveness of our closing question. But these are extra tools we can have in the toolbox after we've asked that, and maybe we've gone into different realms and we're trying to bring it back to re-ask again. The number one on here says the assumptive close. Shall we finalize the agreement today? Or is there anything else we need to review? And I actually altered that a little bit. I don't like what it said, so I changed the end of it. And that's pretty assumptive, right? Pretty straightforward. And now the next one on that, can I assume you're ready to move forward and we can finalize the details? Boom, right there. Pretty cool. Summary close. Let me summarize the key points. You want to reach this market, you totally get the media, and you're looking to spend about this much. Is everything correct? And are you ready to sign off? That's pretty neat, right? Just to recap, we've agreed XYZ. Is that correct? And are you ready to finalize this with a signature? That's pretty cool. Let's see. This one's the scarcity clause. Now we're getting a little bit more technique, I guess, which is interesting. Psychology, I guess you could say. If we don't finalize today, there may be a delay in implementation of your campaign. Are you ready to sign to ensure a timely start? Very interesting. Next one fits perfectly with today and the first month promo. Our current promotion ends today. Can we finalize everything now in order to take advantage of the offer? Pretty powerful. This one's called the value emphasis close. So remember, this solution will get you in front of this. It says key benefits, so I'll just insert something there. Remember, this solution will get you in front of the neighbors of La Jolla Cove on a monthly, very, very well-received way. Are you ready to take advantage of that by signing or by getting started with your campaign? Another one, by signing today, you'll be able to reach these neighbors in a great fashion on a monthly basis. Is that what you're looking for? Okay, interesting. Okay, this one's called the urgency clause. Always looking for ways to create urgency, right? Without being artificial or kind of strange. So I like this one. Hey, the sooner we finalize, the sooner you can start seeing the great benefits. Are you ready to sign? That one's pretty sweet, just right there at you. And the other one, man, I don't like this one, but I'll just throw it out there. It says, if we don't finalize today, it will impact your business. Can we sign right now to ensure success? I can see how that will work. Not really my style, maybe a style that resonates with one or some of you. And then let's see, there's two more on here, or two more options. Pretty neat stuff, right? Just out there. Do you want to sign the agreement today or risk? I don't like this one at all. This is really interesting. Or risk delaying the project by scheduling another appointment. I wouldn't recommend that at all. You could see hopefully how terrible that sounds. So let's not even go there. Yeah, I'm not even gonna look at the next one. No good. And then this one's called the takeaway clause. This is the last one. If you don't sign today, I'll need to revisit the terms and they may change. Are you ready to finalize to secure the current agreement? That's very strong. If you don't sign today, I'll need to revisit the terms. That's pretty strong stuff. How might we, we might be able to apply that if you think about experts or premium spots, if we're sitting across and they're interested in that. But I would, there's probably a better way to put that. It might sound something like, hey, it sounds like you're considering blank, right? Insert thing they're considering. I do want to let you know that this really is a first come, first served spot in terms of being the expert in roofing for the community and the publication. And I do have several appointments coming up with roofers. So I just want to put that out for you. No pressure, but just feel like the information is important for you to know. By the way, I would only say that if I actually have several appointments with roofers. We never want to be dishonest. It's important to be open though and truthful when it sounds right. So hopefully you found that if not amusing, somewhat helpful in terms of these are the things that bring a deal in. We have to ask for the order. Sometimes we have to ask 2 or 3 times in an appointment to make it happen. And we are on the last day of April, literally building momentum into tomorrow. Congratulations, those of you that won yesterday from our team in the drawing too, out of the whole Western region. So that's pretty cool stuff. Let's keep rolling, keep having fun. Oh, May 14th, division meeting on Zoom. So you should have an invite in your calendar. I'll send out some reminders. And then we are coming up, it's getting close, June 10th in Vegas. And June 9th, there's a welcome reception dinner the night before. It would be great to see you both June 9th in the evening and obviously June 10th. There will be lots of new publishers, veterans, just a mix of everybody. So no matter where you're at in the business in terms of just getting started or been with us for 10 years, that's the place to be. Looking forward to shaking hands and kissing babies. Talk to you soon.